Good afternoon, and welcome to Zeidema Field for tonight's non-conference soccer match between the Firebirds of Carthage and the Knights of Kelvin. In just a moment, we'll have the march out to the center circle, our starting lineups, and then the playing of our national anthem. Here's a look at our lineups for this evening's match. First of all, for Carthage, in goal, a junior from Medina, Illinois, number 0, Christian Leckie. A sophomore back from Northfield, Illinois, number 2, Giovanni Guadarrama. Sophomore forward from Oswego, Illinois, number 3, Mason McCaw. A senior midfielder from Amarinthos, Greece, number 11, Sylvian Jesus. Sophomore midfielder from Naperville, Illinois, we're number 17, Cesar Resendez. Freshman midfielder from Racine, Wisconsin, number 18, Johnny Caceres. Sophomore forward from Libertyville, Illinois, number 19, Mickey O'Reilly. Sophomore midfielder from Naperville, Illinois, number 20, Nick Renfro. Sophomore back from Oswego, Illinois, number 22, Colin Morin. Sophomore back from Round Lake Beach, Illinois, number 27, Omar Cordova. And a junior back from Naperville, Illinois, number 30, Colin Iverson. Carthage is coached by Steve Doman, assisted by Michael Dombrowski, Colton Walter, Chris Tyndall, and Cale Brown. For the Knights of Kelvin University, in goal, a junior from Grand Rapids, we're number 35, Daniel Wonder. A senior back from Grand Haven, number 2, Drew Van Andel. Junior back from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, number 3, Aguma Mahomaza. Sophomore forward from Lake Forest, Illinois, number 7, Oliver Akintade. Sophomore back from Hudsonville, number 12, Evan Neuenhuis. Junior midfielder from Naperville, Illinois, number 18, Ethan Harvey. Senior midfielder from Flint, number 19, Mason Smith. Senior midfielder from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 22, Coleman Ulrey. Senior forward from Auckland, New Zealand, number 23, Sam Twig. Junior back from Canton, number 24, Alec Bowser. And a junior midfielder from Grand Rapids, number 26, Chris Shaw. Knights are coached by Ryan Souders, assisted by Brady Bryant, Matt Hines, and Stephen Hooker. And now would everyone please rise, gentlemen, take off your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello and welcome to this evening's broadcast of Calvin Men's Soccer from Zeitema Field in Grand Rapids. My name is Jeff Vanderplug and I'll be bringing you the broadcast today. And we have an excellent matchup for you. It'll be the Knights of Calvin University against the Firebirds of Carthage. Carthage coming to us from the other side of the lake along the shore there in Wisconsin, north of Milwaukee. The Knights coming off a draw last night. The Spartans of Aurora, unable to get anything going offensively. They are 3-0-2. For the Firebirds, they come in 2-1-1 after losing to Hope 2-1 last night. So a competitive game is definitely in store. Hope able to get the victory over the Firebirds, and Hope also a very capable team sitting at a same level that the Knights are here in the in the season before the conference slate. So a good test for both of these teams. Steve Doman, 27th year at the helm of the Firebird program. 276, 189, and 41. He's seen a lot of soccer, the head coach. He will hopefully be here for several more years, doing a great job leading this Carthage program. Another beautiful early autumn day here in Grand Rapids. Make no mistake, everybody here count it a privilege to be able to play during this fall season. Fans in the stands, after what we experienced last year, beautiful days like this mean that much more. There's a foul in the early goings as Chris Shaw hits the deck. Coleman Ullery will take the free kick and send it back to Mahumaza. Ruven Andel looks to send it long for Akintade. Carthage able to take it away that time. Silvio Kaisas. Now we'll get a foul on the Knights on the far side. Searching for the pronunciation there. Pardon me. Silvio Jesus on the possession for the Firebirds. Free kick sent towards the box. Calvin heads it away. It's rolled back out the corner there where Omar Cordova will throw it back in. Far side, Harvey able to get it away from Cordova. Neuenhuis looks to send it through for Twig. Now to Shaw. He works his way up the far side, trying to roll it through for Smith. The left-footed shot is saved. Chris Shaw making a play that time, freeing up Mason Smith for the opportunity, and an excellent quick reaction save that time. Christian Leckie making the stop with limited room to work. Mason Smith was right on top of him. Midfield now, Mickey Riley. He'll lay it back. Riley is fouled by Mason Smith. Free kick blocked up immediately there. Riley now trying to slot it through for Resendez. Far sideline, it was Cesarez trying to send it in. Johnny Cesarez. It'll roll back to Cordova. Cesarez unable to keep it in bounds. Throw will go back to the Knights. Bowser looking to send it forward, but that's blocked up immediately. Mason McCaw standing in the way. Chris Shaw is fouled there as he tried to make the turn. Coleman Ullery will roll it back for Mahumza to take the free kick. Mahumza in heavy traffic. Completely mishandled free kick. And the Firebirds are all over the Knights that time. Riley will send it back to the middle. Chipped in by Renfro. Looking forward and tapped towards the net by McCaw. Out of bounds off the Firebirds. A goal kick to the Knights. But Carthage with a chance there, slashing back the other way. Mahumza got a little eaten up by that pass from Bowser. Bowser sending it with a bit of pace and not along the ground. I'm not sure why Mahumza or why Bowser would pass it right back after Mahumza went that way with the initial free kick. As Carthage moves forward and sends it into the hands of Daniel Wonder, the Calvin keeper. Jesus that time taking the shot, although it was not dangerous. Not sure why Mahumza just passed it up the sideline to Bowser, who was contested immediately. That entire set piece scenario just mishandled. Chris Shaw. Through to Twig. Let through for Smith. Now Akintade on the near side. Oliver Akintade trying to turn the corner. He does. And that'll be a corner kick for the Knights. Akintade so good at turning that corner from his wing position and creating chance after chance. No different story that time. Smith will swing it in. Carthage will pack it in. Mason Smith loses his balance there. This one will roll to the corner of the box where Wonder can pick it up. Wind beginning to blow heavier. I believe it's basically from the near side of the field to the far side, a little bit right to left across the screen. So now we'll get a foul against Riley. So Calvin playing into the wind to an extent, but it's definitely blowing towards that far side. Chris Shaw will lay it off for Harvey. Harvey trying to roll it through. Once again, it'll be another corner for the Knights as Carthage had to poke that one out of bounds to keep it out of harm's way. .36.5 to play. No score yet. Calvin with their second corner of the day. Mason Smith this time gets the height on it. It's headed out, and Carthage is on the counterattack. They roll it through for Riley. Neuenhuis trying to cover two spots at once. Chris Shaw is all the way back to defend, and a clean, and his tackle will be called a penalty. Chris Shaw making contact with the body, and that'll be a penalty for Carthage. It looked like he got a piece of the ball, but the ruling he also got the body. And Carthage with a chance to step ahead 1-0 here in the early goings. What a counterattack. Riley was looking to send it to the sideline where Silvio Jesus was making the run. Initially, it was Johnny Cesares leading the breakaway. Daniel Wonder with a chance to make a huge stop here, but Carthage with the chance to take the lead. Silvio Jesus to take it. It's blocked by Wonder. Still out in front, and Wonder won't stop on top of it. The junior keeper for the Knights keeps this one level at zeros. What a wonderful stop that was. No pun intended. He takes a deep breath after that one, sensing a bullet dodged. Knights playing without energy for a lot of last night. Tonight looking to kind of switch that momentum around, and it looked like it may have been more of the same as Carthage won the penalty there. But maybe that save from Wonder is the dash of energy the Knights need. However, Carthage is right back in the box with Riley on the far side. Tries to send it to the front corner of the goal, and it'll go out of bounds there. Daniel Wonder stands 6'6" out of Grand Rapids Christian, an excellent athlete. Covers a lot of space in net. Spent some time behind the magnificent Chris Morrish his freshman year, but ended up on the field right away as Morrish was injured for a portion of that season. Now it's rolled through again, and he'll have to come forward and cover it up. Wonder a bit too active here in the early goings for the Knights' liking, but stepping up and playing well as they have needed him to. Morrish getting an opportunity to play professionally meant this was Daniel Wonder's spot in goal last year, and he took that opportunity and ran with it. He's been a major positive for the Knights ever since. And right now, he is the difference in this game, keeping it a tie ball game rather than a Carthage 1-0 lead. Neuenhuis up the far sideline, looking to send it to a teammate. Harvey up towards the corner. And he is fouled there. So it'll be a corner from a slightly less shallow angle, effectively, basically. Calvin does elect to bring each center back forward. It's into the box. It's headed upwards. Van Andel tries to send it back in, and it's sent out of bounds there. Harvey into the box, looking to cross it to Twig, gummed up. Lots of bodies in the way. Twig takes the right-footed shot, and it's blocked over the crossbar. Sam Twig found some room just outside the box and hit that one with authority. Corner for the Knights once again, though. They've had a barrage of these so far today. Smith swings it in. Van Andel just missed it. It instead leaks out to Riley, who tries to send it forward. Chris Shaw able to keep it in. Harvey kind of missing contact with that attempt. Coleman Ulrich trying to keep it in the offensive area. Akintade working against traffic. And now we'll have a foul against Carthage, tugging on the back of Akintade's jersey. That one looked like it could have gone either way. Goes the way of the Knights. This time it'll be a free kick from just outside the box, just about parallel with the top corner. Offset just a little to the side. Difficult angle to go for goal, but the Knights are starting to pile up the set pieces. Harvey swings it in, and nobody there. Akintade finds himself on the far side of the field, and he'll get called for the foul, hands on the back of the opponent. Grabbing a hold of Giovanni Guardarama there. Wind beginning to blow harder here. Knights working against it, trying to slide themselves through. Sam Twig making a run. He's not going to be able to get there first. Colin Iverson does. He sends it out the sideline. Twig now will lay it back for Van Andel. I believe offsides called on the Knights that time. I didn't see exactly what happened, but a sudden whistle and the ball is heading the other way. Mason McCaw now looking towards the middle. Carthage's entry attempt is turned away. Oliver Akintade in traffic, trying to find his way up the sideline. He gets mugged, no call, and he still gets through. Slides it in front, nobody there. Yeah, Carthage definitely with the wind, as you can see that ball just carry further and further. As Christian Leckie elected to hit that one high in the air, playing that wind. Hopefully my roster sheets stay in the booth here, otherwise I might struggle with names the rest of the night. Wind beginning to swirl in the windows here. Carthage moving the other way. Silvio Jesus taking a rolling shot just wide of the net. No chance. one of those you see on the highlight reels, but not necessarily when you see all the time actually working. Carthage will make a substitution here. I believe that's number 1, although it looks a bit like a 7, Trevor Molitor. Coming on to the game, yes, that is number 1. He will replace, I believe, Silvio Jesus. The Knights the other way. Mason Smith to the near sideline. Akintade trying to find somewhere to go. Crosses it in front, and Twig was there with the back heel. A second opportunity. It bounces off the post. And it's picked up by the keeper there. Akintade creating chances. Something he does best. Riley, run down from behind. Losing possession. Akintade doing it on both ends of the field. Bowser. Looking forward for Twig. Molitor to Riley. Trying to send a low burning shot through. Locked up. Bowser will send this one out to the sideline after Carthage looks long. Right there, looking for Cesares. The Firebirds will look to make the long throw this time. It's curving towards the net, headed up first, then back towards the far post, and it's just wide. Believe that one may have deflected off a Calvin head. They'll say it's off Carthage. The Knights will win the goal kick. A dangerous ball in there and a nice throw. Twig trying to find a way through. His progress is slowed. Van Andel looks to get it back to him, and now Sam Twig is fouled. And now confusion on whether or not the foul is called against Carthage or the Knights. Sam Twig was down on the ground, and somebody kicked the ball against him. He goes up, grabs the ball out of the arms, and now all of a sudden the foul is apparently against Carthage. A couple of frustrated competitors there on the far side, it looked like, for a second. Harvey's cross is denied. Chris Shaw looking for some space from the midfield. He'll slide it back to Mahumaza. Now Van Andel trying to chip up the sideline for Harvey. Harvey crossing it forward, and it's covered up by the goalkeeper there. Carthage has traded places with Aurora for the night. Aurora over in Holland to take on the Flying Dutch. Kind of a little 4-team mini tournament here in West Michigan this weekend. Guadarrama takes the free kick in towards the box. It's headed away. Riley now on the edge of the box trying to poke one through. Nothing there. As a broadcaster who has watched the game now for 2 nights in a row, 2 quarters and 2 halves and 2 overtime periods last night. We are over halfway in the first half of this one as well. Haven't seen a goal all weekend. Defensively, pristine. The Calvin faithful here in Grand Rapids is ready to celebrate. Hoping to see one go here at some point throughout this doubleheader weekend. Hall retries a pass to the far side. It's cut off there on the first try. Neuenhuis ends up sliding through with it. He'll get it to Harvey on the far side. And Connor Riley will send that one out. Or Mickey Riley, excuse me. Sam Twig loses this one out of bounds. Lots of traffic. The long throw now. Mason McCaw on it. Looking to send it into the box for his teammates. Aided by the wind. Bowser loses this one out the baseline, and that'll be a corner kick for Carthage. From one corner to another. Trade spots. They'll try it again. Carthage trying to find some gaps in the Calvin defense. Headed out this time. Akintade trying to lead the counterattack. Makes it through one player. And he's on the move. His touch is too heavy and heavy contact between him and the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is down. A second shot was taken and deflected. And time is stopped. That was not good looking. Christian Leckie down on the turf. I believe both teams will head off the field here. Oliver Akintade is back up. Lecky's still down. We'll take a moment and update you on what occurs when we're back. Welcome back inside here. Zydema Field, Calvin, and Carthage men's soccer. Christian Leckie is back up and all right. Happy to report that. Not a collision you want to see, and glad to see both of them walking away from it. Oliver Akintade was assessed a yellow card for the contact there between him and the keeper, Leckie. So it remains 0-0. Carthage and Calvin, and Akintade is on the books. Carthage looking to get it to McCaw on the near side. A nice pass through, looking for Riley on the second. Resendez gets it to Riley, then it sends back to the middle. Molitor had his shot, and it's blocked up that time. Daniel Wonder, but Trevor Molitor had a look at it. He could have directed it to one side or another. That could have broke the scoreless tie. We'll get a foul on Iverson. Ulrey back to Mahumaza. Back to Van Andel. Quickly out of bounds and back in. Leckie comes forward to pick that one up. Now Calvin with a takeaway in midfield. Chris Shaw on the run. Sam Twig looking to send it wide. Akintade on the end. Chips it up. Nobody there. And now a counterattack opportunity for Carthage. Molitor trying to send it through. Looking for Cesares. But Johnny Cesare is unable to get there in time. Carthage throw on the far side. McCaw to the far side of the field. He'll try to huck one in there. Riley tries to hit on the volley. It's off a Calvin foot and out of bounds. That'll be a Carthage corner. $140 of goalless soccer for the Knights. Carthage looking to take the lead in this one. Molitor swings it in. Swinging it again. Mahumaza on the header twice. It's sent into the box. Poked towards the net, but covered up by Wonder. Alri to Shaw. Bowser sends it out the sideline. Throw into the Knights. Seamus Kilgallen replaces Coleman Alri. Get a foul against Carthage there. Let's see what it was. The Knights back on the attack the other way. Lots of contact in midfield. Both players put their hands up like it wasn't me. Well, it might have been both of you. Carthage looking long for Cesares. Now Cordova working through the middle. He is fouled by Twig. An aggressive challenge. A bit of a argument of gamesmanship. Sam Twig picks the ball up, puts it on one side of the white line. Cordova picks it up, brings it back over. Offsides called against the Firebirds. Gonna let you in on a bit of niche trivia today. Firebirds, obviously the new moniker for the Carthage athletic programs, and gotta say, keeping the same iconic red and black colors, I love it. An excellent job by that whole department coming up with a creative new name. Kind of signalizes rebirth, but the Firebird, of course, is one of the classic molds in disc golf from Innova Champion Discs. If you've ever played disc golf, maybe you've thrown a Firebird. One of my favorite discs. So maybe that's why I'm partial to the new moniker, as they put some pressure on and take it away from Van Andel. Moving forward, Humaza is able to cut that one away, but Once again, a bit sloppy in defense, giving up an opportunity, and Carthage almost taking advantage. Riley trying to move it forward for McCaw. Van Andel gets his feet in the way, and the Knights regain possession on the far side with Harvey. Couple of substitutes ready to re-enter for the Knights. Or ready to enter for the first time, excuse me. Carthage with one ready as well. In the middle of the field, Resendez looking to send it forward for McCaw. Now Cesares up the sideline to Guadarrama. To Riley against Akintade, who's helping out back in defense. That's a corner for Carthage. John Sidlowski, Zach Flowerday in for the Knights. Adian Crowder for the Firebirds. Mason McCaw comes off. Corner comes in. Wonder will scoop it up. He'll hold on to it. Sidlowski reaching up the near sideline. Nobody really seemed to find him while he was wide open. Now we get a foul against Twig. John Sidlowski on the near side after the Knights regain possession. Now Smith through the middle. Neuenhuis looking forward for Flowerday. Contact, it'll be a free kick on that far sideline for the Knights. And it's deemed dangerous enough to bring Van Andel and Mahumaza into the box. 7:20 to play in the first half. High glider coming into the box. It's punched nicely by Lecky. Set towards the far side. Neuenhuis running after it. He'll let it roll out of bounds. Good chase provided, however, by Crowder. Mason Smith hits the ground after taking a lot of contact there on the far side. Knights now trying to push it forward. Sidlowski looking through the middle for Shaw. Seamus Kilgallen is also in the game for Calvin. Twig looking far side. Sidlowski with some room. He's offsides. Time ticking down in this first half, 0-0. Daniel Wonder with a huge save on the penalty. Couple chances on each side. The Knights have had an overwhelming majority of set pieces between corners and free kicks. Haven't been able to make good on any of them. The Knights without Luka Siatsu to bring in for some offensive spark tonight. Unavailable after going down last night. Foul against the Knights. But it's on the south side of the field, so Carthage will have a long ways to go with this one. 4.5 to play. Wind at their back. Cordova will probably try to send it a good ways into the box. Drifting up. Van Andel is there. Send it out. Molitor trying to make it past Bowser. From the ground, Bowser makes the stop. Knights on the counterattack. But Twig's pass finds nobody but the goalkeeper. I'll get a foul against Riley there. Missing on his challenge attempt, getting Smith's body instead. Sam Twig with an excellent chip through Sidlowski on the near side. But he loses it out the baseline. Goal kick to the Firebirds. They will enter Quinn Roth into the game. Jack Kilgallen, brother of Seamus Kilgallen, is also in, replacing Twig. Seamus Kilgallen and Mason Smith make it through the middle. Looking forward for Zach Flowerday. Ball ends up going out of bounds. Sidlowski on the throw-in. Sending it forward for Flowerday. Oh, it's sent out the sideline. The ref will give the throw-in to Carthage. Riley will just punt this one out of the Carthage end with time ticking down. The Knights look to the far side for Kilgallen. Nobody there.
One minute left.
Bowser keeps it in on the near side. Now Alex Bowser trying to send it through for Mason Smith, who was making the run. Nobody there. Chris Shaw with a nice little spin to Sidlowski on the near side. Towards the back post, Flowerday with a header, and it's off the crossbar. Excuse me, I believe that was Kilgallen with the header, Jack Kilgallen. But with only about 30 seconds left in the half, that was the chance. Carthage will let the clock expire here as suddenly Calvin trying to put him on the back foot. 11 and 10 seconds to play. Riley with 5 takes a hit. It's covered up by Wonder. He'll sit on it, and that's the half. 0-0. Calvin has gone 1 hour and 55 minutes without scoring a goal. Calvin's offense trying to find their way. Carthage's offense as well, trying to find a crease and a chance. We will see you here in about 15 minutes for the rest of this one. 0-0 still. Calvin and Carthage locked in a tight one. Welcome back to Zidema Field for the second half of action between Calvin and Carthage. My name is Jeff Vanderploeg, and I'm glad to be with you here for another beautiful night of Calvin men's soccer. 0-0. Calvin has struggled to find offensive flow here in the last 2 days. Plenty of chances, lacking follow-through. And that's where they find themselves without a goal after one half of play. Calvin's defense has not experienced similar hiccups. The one testy moment they had, Daniel Wonder came up huge to make the stop. So it's Carthage on the ball now to begin the second half, and we'll have a foul as Riley hits the ground there. Already getting called for the contact. Free kick out front, 15 yards outside the box. Riley and Resendez stand over top of it. Trying to get the ball to stand up there. Looks like he might line it up. Takes the hit, it's off the wall. Tries again, and it's past the goal. Calvin throw on the near side. Neuenhuis trying to place it to a teammate up front, and it slides through without connecting. Now McCaw trying to control. He's unable to stay on it either. Colin Moran. Trying to make it through. Now a foul against Sam Twig. Cordova will take it. It's loose in the box after it's popped up in the air. Now headed towards the net. Neuenhuis is there to head it away from the frame. It's chipped back towards the goal and over the top. Carthage doing well to put the free ball on frame, and Neuenhuis right where he was coached to be. Neither team really looking like playing with a particular or separating energy. Seeing the ball stick in some places and seeing each team choosing to lay it back more often than choosing to push. Nice move up the sideline there. Cesare's trying to work it in. Now Alry slides it through for Harvey. Harvey's bracketed well by the Firebirds. Now Riley trying to work his way past Neuenhuis. He lost his shoe a bit of the ways back on the field. Now Riley trying to get a call there, hitting the deck. They'll give it to him, I believe. Pretty obvious situation in which to involve some theatrics, given that he did not have both of his shoes. But apparently, Twig's contact was enough to warrant the call. Swung into the box, punched up on the first try. And now whistle is blown before the ball is sent back towards the net. Foul on the Firebirds in the box. Trying to work his way through the middle. Silvio Jesus to the far side. Guadarrama rolls it back for Resendez. Now they look in for Silvio Jesus and Cordova making the run. It'll be a goal kick for the Knights. For those of you who watched last night and watched again tonight, I'm sure you're in the same boat as me at this point. If you're a Calvin fan, hoping to see a goal. Same goes for you Firebird fans, however, I'm sure. Although you did get to see one for your squad last night. After this many minutes of play, you're just hoping to see them break through. Now we'll get a foul against Mahumaza. Free kick to the Firebirds in a decently forward position in between the midfield line and the box. McCaw will stand over it to send it in. It slices towards the net, and it's saved there by Daniel Wonder. Cantade, who has not gotten a chance to be involved much this half, trying to turn the corner on the far side. Left-footed cross blocked up by the body. Somebody in the box. Humaza steps in front. Now McCaw trying to work it up the far sideline. And Mahumaza is fouled. with the wind, Mason Smith will try to send this one into the box. Can somebody make solid contact? It drifts towards the net. It's hit there on the second timer. And it'll go out of bounds. It deflected off of Iverson, and he is down. Colin Iverson, a 6'5" defender, taking a lick there on the volley strike. I couldn't tell if it was Chris Shaw or Sam Twigg taking the hit on that one. One of those two guys, I believe it was Twigg, as he makes a movement of apology. Twigg trying to hit it off the volley. Iverson, sure now that he's okay, he's glad he was in the way, but in the moment I don't surmise he was enjoying that very much. Carthage able to poke it away, but Sam Twigg gets it back for the Knights. Carthage able to knock that one out of the box. It's trying to find some space on the far sideline. Not much to find. Carthage saw the strategy that Aurora played last night and are copying it well. They try to poke it through for Neuenhuis now. The defender forward. He'll take a right-footed shot. It's blocked up by the body. Now he chips it back to Harvey, who is onside. His cross is blocked and out of bounds. Harvey struggling to get the cross through tonight. A lot of them getting blocked before he can even move it towards the net. Akintade on the other side having more luck turning the corner. Shaw. Drew Van Andel with some fancy footwork. And now a giveaway. Riley on the far side. Nick Renfro looking to send it in. On the near sideline, Cesares. Dispossessed. Fight for possession continues. There is no call. And now a foul against Alex Bowser as Mickey Riley hits the ground. Coach Ryan Sauter's frustrated on the Knights sideline. McCaw stands over this one once again. chip it to the far sideline. It's headed towards the box and taking a cut at, but just over the net. Colin Moran had a chance, and he didn't make the contact he was looking for on the volley. Excellent set piece that time by Carthage. Got exactly what they wanted. Could not convert under 30 minutes to play in the second half. Silvio Jesus trying to make it up the near sideline. And now the Knights, while they're on the run, end up getting a foul call their direction. Calvin Faithful audibly displeased. Second night in a row that Calvin has expressed some qualms with the referee. Harvey to take it from the far side. He swings it in towards the box, and it misses everybody. Can't speak for everybody here, but I'm going to guess that some of the frustration being expressed towards the referees in each of the past two nights is really boiling up from frustration with themselves as far as the Calvin team is concerned. Obviously, I will not speak for any fan or parent in the stands, as their words are their own, but Calvin has a right to be frustrated with how they've played. It's their own fault. Neither of these 2 days have gone according to plan for the Knights. The only people that are going to make a difference in that is the Calvin team themselves. No call is going to change that. Academically from the far side, trying to slide one across. It's cut out, but it'll be a Calvin corner. Flower Day is in for Academically now. I would assume temporarily, and the Knights would hope to reinstate Academically, the fantastic sophomore, back into the game as soon as possible. Corner taken short. Van Andel got a piece of it, and Lecky is there to cover it up. Now foul called against Neuenhuis on the body there against Silvio Jesus. Foul total is climbing here tonight. So it'll be McCaw standing over the ball on this one. Towards the front of the net. Smith does a nice job to slide in there and knock it away. Lots of physical play out there, yes, but also a fair amount of bona fide dives. You are playing a game in which the referee is handing out fouls a bit like Oprah. You're going to end up trying to play that way. And you saw the same thing last night where the referee would not blow his whistle. Physicality just cranks up. Just the natural intuition at work from both of these sides. Trevor Molitor back in the game for Carthage. The Firebirds trying to find a way to grab a victory on this West Michigan trip. Throw in on the far side for McCaw. Looking long. Finds Mickey Riley. Back to McCaw in the box, right-footed shot, and it's in the back of the net. McCaw to Riley, back to McCaw, and the Firebirds have taken the lead. Beautiful work up the far sideline, the give and go, and it was Riley sliding one through for McCaw in the perfect spot. Carthage now, as I just said, with an excellent opportunity to make this West Michigan trip a successful one. Chris Shaw trying to work his way forward. Zach Flowerday on the ball. Shaw then turned away.
Carthage goal was scored by number 1, Trevor Molitor, and assisted by 19, Mason McCaw, and assisted by 19, Mickey Riley.
Carthage trying to send one through again, and Mickey Riley is freed up on the far side against Bowser. Shot blocked. We'll go out the sideline on the far side. Task of scoring that has so challenged the Knights the last 2 days becomes all that much harder now, playing with just over 20 minutes in the game and facing a 1-goal deficit in a game where defensive emphasis might be seen as more valuable than an insurance goal. McCaw on the far side. Cesares. His shot is wide. Calvin will make a substitution. Ethan Brown replaces Chris Shaw. Mason Smith trying to turn the corner there on the far side. It goes out once again. Team's playing pinball with that far sideline. Calvin Lacrosse goalie Evan Griffin doing a great job of keeping a ball in the hands of the player who comes over to make that throw in each time it goes out. Throw in goes long to Mickey Riley. Tries to slide it in front, and it was there for Trevor Molitor. He wasn't able to get there in time. McCaw tries to make it past Mahumaza, and a foul is called. That'll be a free kick for Carthage, right where they would want one. Resendez ready to send it in. Takes the shot, and it's saved by Wonder. Good effort, good hit, better save. Wonder's free kick leaks up the far sideline. Twig unable to keep it. Harvey over it, looking to send it into the box. It goes towards Van Andel and then Flower Day, but the flag is up. The flag is up. Offsides is the call. Ref will call time here, stop the clock, and go have a discussion. I believe Calvin is claiming that Carthage had a man manning the front post, which thus makes the call of offsides kind of impossible. The ref's claim is that that player moved in between when the first contact was made and Flower Day finished it off, causing Flower Day to be trapped off sides. So Calvin sees one go in the back of the net, but it does not count. Sense of urgency born of frustration. You're starting to see Calvin starting to play with a little bit more purpose in each movement. Seamus Kilgallen to Flower Day on the far side. It's poked out of bounds. Mickey Riley has been everywhere tonight. And Calvin will re-enter their starters. It'll also be a formation change. So Calvin switching things up. Aguma Mahumaza is out. Ethan Brown with a nice stint. He'll also come out of the game. Oliver Akintade, Chris Shaw in. So it's Drew Van Andel, Evan Neuenhuis, and Alex Bowser along the back. And now the throw-in goes to Sam Twig. He tries to send it across the net. It was there and loose. Kilgallen trying to make it around the defender. Now he's called for a foul. Calvin will shift. And I'm always bad at identifying these, so forgive me for failing to identify them correctly, but it looks like a 3-2-3-2. It's probably not a real thing. But Mason Smith and Chris Shaw are disseminating from the defensive midfield. Kilgallen in the attacking midfield, and then you have Flowerday and Harvey running the wings with Akintade and Sam Twigg standing up top. Not a formation you see from Coach Sodders and the Knights very often, but goals have been hard to come by. See if they can make it work. Molitor now on the counterattack. He'll roll it out wide for McCaw. Van Andel able to step in front and make a good stop. The Super Seniors counted on to basically be two center backs in one. They call for an offsides against Akintade. No call comes, but Lucky is there to get there first. Harvey keeps it in bounds. Neuenhuis up the sideline looking for Harvey. It'll end up getting punched to Smith in the middle, and the Knights have space. Flowerday. Send one across, and it's punched out there. Nick Renfro. (1-0) Carthage, and there's 15 minutes to play. Juan Cesares back in the game. Mason Smith will look to send one forward for Akintade, and now it's slapped out to the near side. Harvey stuck by Molitor. Trevor Molitor wins the most of this matchup. Drew Van Andel, though, battling hard to win it back for the Knights. Chippiness increased to a maximum right now. Van Andel to Shaw. Set back to Bowser. Tries one through the middle for Twig, nothing there. Oliver Akintade in a congested space. He makes it through and tries to send it across. And they'll say it made it over the baseline. Calvin earns a corner. Oliver Akintade has magic in his feet. There is no space there. There's no way to get to where he got. He doesn't care. He just does it anyways. It's a special player. Incredible how he finds a way. where there is no space. Mason Smith. This corner is sent back out. Now the ball is swung wide. Evan Neuenhuis trying to boot it back in. Carthage with numbers and space. Riley will try to send it far side wide. Too much on it. Flower Day back to intercept. And that one is well over hit. Seamus Kilgallen that time, too much on it. Sam Twig trying to roll it through for Akintade. Oh, and it slid away at the last second. Iverson. Colin Iverson comes up limp there, but he made a wonderful play because Akintade was sent through and he had a chance. Colin Iverson will come out and he'll be replaced by Matt Darbro. Darbro will be called upon to... Oh, and Iverson has a lot of blood. Did not see that at first. Darbro will be called upon to step up strong in his absence. That's, I believe it, it has to be a cleat. So I hope that Iverson's able to return. That looked pretty painful, but probably not enough to remove him from the game permanently tonight. Chris Shaw out to the far side. Flower Day trying to find somewhere to go with it. He moves to his right and makes his way through. He chips it towards the box. It's slipped up in the air. Carthage will send it long. Drew Van Andel doing great individual work to knock that one away. Daniel Wonder, try to send this one long. We got just about 10 minutes to play. The Knights face a 1-goal deficit. The wind has died down here as the sun has begun to set. Calvin trying to find the first goal of the weekend. Carthage with a 1-goal lead. Bowser aggressively trying to keep the ball in the offensive area. Chris Shaw trying to slide it through for Twig. He takes a shot. It's blocked. Bowser over there looking to take the long throw. He'll get it to Shaw. Back to Mason Smith. Chris Shaw trying to slip it towards the back corner. Harvey got a head on it. It'll be poked over the crossbar. Calvin corner forthcoming. Far side, Mason Smith, after nothing comes to the corner. Tries to slide it across for Akintade. Now to Harvey. Now a foul on Ethan Harvey for kicking the ball into Molitor, I guess. Ballon was crafty player getting the most of the referee that time. Molitor going to ground as the ref was far away and kind of coaxing the call there despite no contact. Shot taken. It's just wide of the right post. Carthage looking to draw two ahead. Iverson back in. Darbro, job complete. They'll also bring in Joseph Ballas. And Mason McCaw. Sam Twig, far side, or excuse me, right in front of us, Ethan Harvey tries to slide it through for Akintade. Akintade facing the double team. Nowhere really to go with it. Neuenhuis gets it back to Smith. In traffic back to Shaw. Get it out to Bowser and try to make Carthage breathe that defense just a little bit. Twig trying to turn. Faces a lot of pressure there, and now McCaw trying to work his way up the far sideline with limited space. Foul on the Knights. Cordova will take the free kick here. On the far side now, Renfro trying to send it in, and Bowser will send it long. Fighting hard for it, Adian Crowder. It's trying to find a way through. And now the Firebirds forward with McCaw. Bowser pokes it away, but there's only 5 minutes to play. Mahumaza back in for Neuenhuis in case there is a need for a goal-scoring header. Nice game for the sophomore. Holding steady on his side of the field. It's up to the offense now to find one. Calvin throw. I'll go quickly. Twig to Shaw in the middle of the field. Humaza up the near sideline for Harvey. Chris Shaw with a bit of a missed touch. Mason Smith will keep it right there. Noah Samija trying to dispose of it there. Oh, foul against Carthage. 4 minutes to play. Mason Smith sending one towards the box. It's headed out. Akintade trying the same. And Molitor is on the counterattack with Carthage. Now it's left through. Chance for a shot taken, and Wonder makes the save. Joseph Ballas had a chance at it. Calvin sprints the other way. Calvin trying to press it forward. Smith looking for Seamus Kilgallen. Calvin once again pressed back as Carthage once again clears. Under 3 to play. Matthew McCaw fouls Mason Smith. Keeper Wonder will come out to take the free kick. Under 2 to play. Bowser trying to send one in. Cleared again. And then Twiggs' pass is deflected. Can Bowser find a teammate forward this time? 1 minute to play. And the Knights lose it out of bounds.
1 minute left in regulation time.
Mason Smith tries to send one down long. Carthage heads it out to the near side. Chris Shaw gets a foot on this one, but once again, out on the Knights. Carthage can take their time. Van Andel boots one in. And the goalkeeper will pick it up for Carthage. Under 20 seconds to play. That'll just about do it. He's going to boot this one long.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Carthage comes to Calvin and wins 1-0. The Firebirds take the victory. What an incredible performance defensively across that back line. Goalkeeper Christian Leckie, the captain, as well as Colin Iverson, a captain center back. Those two players pivotal in the effort, and they're able to shut down the Calvin attack all night long. For Calvin, it's back to the drawing board. Needing some answers here in the next few outings. Got a lot of time to turn it around, but Season has suddenly taken a turn for the worse after 2 home games on 2 beautiful days and not a single goal to show for it. We'll see the way Coach Saunders and his team adjusts. Once again, Jeff Vanderplug here with you. This is Calvin Men's Soccer. Carthage wins this one 1-0 from Zeitema Field. Thank you for watching and listening, and have a good night, everybody.